You guys, this reading has so much energy in it. Manifesting this finds the right people at the right time. When I tell you, there's certain readings that I do. This one has been on my mind for the last 24 hours. So downloads could have been coming in. I also slept what I felt like was fine, but dreamt all night and woke up literally, okay? So exhausted, so I had to like nap. Usually I like to get certain things done, with the business early in the day, but today I was like, no, like I cannot get out of bed. And this was the first reading that I did because it was just so clear in my mind. I also felt a collective of ancestors. Okay, so listen. You have a resilience, 5:45 on my clock, and a spirit that is no joke. Okay? There are ancestors on your spirit team. Ancestors, ancestral gifts that you have. There is a vitality and a force within you that must be expressed. Okay? Creative talents that must be expressed. You guys have been through a lot. You have been through a lot. Okay? And I see that heartbreak and heartache has been pretty much, some, if not the greatest pain, and from the people closest to you. All right, family members, maybe you've even forgiven certain people, but I feel like you guys are definitely the collective that you decided to just kind of make peace with yourself, or you're in a time right now where you're just making peace with yourself. Okay? You're actually the strongest you've ever been. You are the most mature you have ever been. You're connected to your intuition, but there are some things that your intuition is telling you. You are crazy intuitive, by the way, like insanely intuitive. Do not doubt your intuition. Even when it's not fully clear, you are always right to a degree. Even when it's not fully clear, you're not crazy. And I say this because you have definitely dealt with, and I was hearing snake. Like as I was pulling these cards, I was hearing snake and I kept pulling these cards. Like that was like, you have definitely dealt with deceptive people. Scorpio placements could be significant. You could also have some type of Scorpio in a interesting placement, okay? Or a water sign placement, a Pisces, but you're very intuitive regardless. You're also very sensitive to energy. You guys are high priestess, high priests. Some of you guys, it may not be your first rodeo, okay? You were a practitioner in a past life here, or you have a spiritual business of your own. You could read your own cards. But you have definitely, especially when you were younger, dealt with a lot of people who may have made you feel crazy. Okay, there was a lot of deception. You also saw a lot of people do really effed up things and get away with it. Especially, I'm seeing like young childhood. Like there was an energy of, yeah, just like malice or just really just effed up things. You know your story, but it looked like they were winning. It looked like they were getting away with things, okay? So maybe there was a subconscious belief that, listen, because I don't have that type of energy, I don't have that quote unquote power, okay? I'm not that type of vibe. Maybe I'm not going to get certain things in this life. I'm not going to end up in certain spaces, all right? A lot of you guys also, I feel like maybe there were people that shunned you when you spoke, because maybe you were the person that you spoke up when you felt a vibe at certain points in your life. Maybe you were the friend that said, I don't really know, about your relationship or about that person. Something feels off. And that vibe, being able to read people so well, being able to see right through situations here, which at this point in your life, I feel like, again, Your connection to your third eye, to your crown, is the strongest it's ever been, and it's only going to get more clear. You guys are a good time, I'm sure. You are a lot of fun. You're very creative. You're very bubbly. A lot of you guys, you're very warm. You have a healing energy here, and you can be very generous, but there is I'm seeing Capricorn energy coming out here. And Spirit keeps showing me all these like sword totems. There is a strength. There is a strength, okay, that you are being guided to tap into, and it's only going to get stronger. And this strength is solar plexus energy, boundaries, but also an intuitive strength. Like when I say and maybe you've been drawn to more meditation, maybe this is prayer. A lot of you guys have new gifts that you're about to tap into. This sword of truth, like this sword of truth card, yeah. When I say, you're going to want to know what is going on, because the amount of revelations that you are about to have, okay, there is a spiritual upgrade that is happening right now. If you are seeing this video, the amount of revelations, and some of them you're really going to feel like, wait, what do you mean? Like, you're going to dream about certain things, okay, and be like, you're not. And I keep hearing, it's time. So your angels and your spirit guides are giving me this, it's time energy. They have been saying for a while, and if you've been noticing in some of these readings, that you are gearing up to step into, well, now I'm saying it very clear, but there's a lot about businesses, a lot about money increasing, Capricorn energy, 10th house illumination here. A lot of you are stepping into your soul purpose in a physical form. And you came here to do many different things, but there's something in particular that you are here to create, that you are here to launch, that you are here to put out, and you will complete this in this life. I'm hearing you couldn't complete this in past lives. This is the energy that they're giving me, is like, this is very serious. I'm hearing there's people that need this. I'm hearing as these world shifts are happening here. Honestly, I'm picking up a lot of either like a spiritual business or Reiki, or there's something here about, I'm hearing management agents. I'm hearing groups of people coming together. This is going to be something that is going to be either very healing to people, or groups of people. Like there's something about you. I'm hearing clubs, okay, seminars, events. All right. There are these light codes, and there are these vibrations that you guys are, and ideas and conversations that are going to be guided for you to share. And I feel like something that has been shifting is you caring about what the wrong people think. There has been some forces in your life, whether it was friendships, whether it was exes who tried to be really dominated, can't even say it, like your guides don't even take this energy seriously, but they tried to be so just like, you know, like your guides aren't even taking this energy seriously. They're like rolling, like this energy is like, there we go. Yeah. But they tried to hold on with so much force. They were karmics. And I feel like they really tried to get into your head. I feel like they really tried to change who you are, or make you feel very weak and insecure about who you are. And I'm not saying that you weren't learning, okay? Because there was a lot of growth. There was a lot that you had to learn. But these forces tried to come in as these false teachers, okay, these false, very narcissistic, very dominating forces, and they try to stay in your life, I'm hearing. But let me tell you, when I say your angels chase them out. And I'm hearing for some of you, there are people being right now that are being right now tested around you. to see if they are going to make it into this chapter when you launch this business, when you launch this brand, okay, when you put out whatever it is that you're meant to put out. Because Spirit is saying there's a lot, like that is going to be a complete shift. This is not going to be like you put something out. No, like there's a lot of energy behind this that you're about to put out, that you're about to be a part of, this project that's coming out. And I'm hearing a lot of you guys, you're very multifaceted, but there's one thing in particular, some of you guys, more than one things that you came to do. There was something that you came to do, that you reincarnated for, and you're going to be putting this out. And it's about to be a very, very big deal, okay? There's a massive rebirth. So you guys have protection around you, like insane. Insane protection. I'm hearing this is not just about you. Your ancestors are coming in very, very deep. There is some type of humanitarian efforts. And I keep hearing the conversations. I'm seeing mics, okay, being very significant. All right, there are a lot of petty things that held you guys back that's being purged right now. So if you've been crying, if you've been releasing, I'm hearing like insecurities, I'm hearing like shame, things that you would focus on throughout your day, things you would still think about that is being purged. Because there's this new chapter and you need to completely focus on this new chapter that you are entering, okay? There's also a lot of people that you're about to meet. A lot of you guys feel like, oh my gosh, there's, no one that fully thinks like me, or there's no, and that's about to change big time. All right. I'm hearing that you are about to align with people, that it's just time. I'm hearing there are lessons that you guys both all needed to learn, both. So there could be, because I pulled a soulmate card, a relationship insignificant, but I feel a relationship that is significant, but I feel multiple people. And there were just cycles of growth that you had to go through, things you had to learn, okay, things you had to wake up to, strength, okay, strengthening within yourself, chakra systems that needed to be strengthened, especially the throat, that needed to shift. Maybe this was even your awakenings before you guys aligned. But a lot of you guys, you're about to align with best friends, all right? Sisters from past lives, mothers from past lives. Like this energy has been coming up for a while. Partners, like this is what's coming in here. Spirit is saying this new chapter is gonna feel so... Maybe you haven't felt like this in such a long time, but they're literally showing me like the second you walk into this, it's going to be like this life right now is going to phase out because there's about to be so much going on. This is not like you just start a new job and everything's the same. Like, no, like, I mean, people are going to have to approach you differently. There's a huge 10th house upgrade happening here. Wherever Capricorn is in your chart could be significant. You could have it in your big three. But Spirit is saying, honestly and truly, this endeavor is going to shift the way you are seen. It's going to take over your life. Travel could be significant. Touring could be significant for someone. Okay? The way that you show up, your public image on social media, but the things that you talk about, the people in your contact list, what you're doing on your day-to-day, that's all about to change. There's a massive rebirth that you are gaining, that you are preparing for. All right, so you definitely have, like, they're also saying the energy around you, like, people also just carry different vibrations. So the vibe of some of these friendships coming into your life, some of these collaborations, that's also going to be very healing for you. A lot of you guys, you have been a person that have exuded, everyone has something to heal, okay? Everyone, like, but these people, I feel them kind of being in tune with spirituality or an awakening themselves. So they're going to carry a lot of light codes. They're going to carry a lot of healing, okay? That's going to be very, very healing for you. All right. I'm also hearing messages. There's something about messages that Spirit is saying that they're going to make sure that there are certain messages that they're going to make sure that find you. And I feel like within the next couple of days, before I started this reading, but it wasn't coming in very clear, I was hearing like within the next 24 hours, but there's something here around, and it could be the nature of this. Maybe these were things that you were confused about, but there's major clarity coming your way. There's revelations, there's clarity here. Some people may randomly just message you and say, hey, I got to tell you this. But these are things here that I almost see these cords, like it may cut some cords, okay, or it may give you some clarity. Maybe there were certain things that you were insecure about. Maybe there were some people that left you hanging, some things that you're like, people that made you feel crazy about certain things, and you're about to get clarity. And these are things you already had an intuitive nudge about, okay? There's a lot of healing coming in your love life. There are so many roses your guides are showing me here. Gemini energy could also be significant, but so many roses. So a lot of you guys are stepping into union with a divine counterpart. Big time. There are things that you're worrying about right now that Spirit is like, it's genuinely about to be a thing of the past. Something that you're also learning is that if the divine gives you a sign or a promise, okay, of any kind, if they give you a sign, if they give you a vision, if they give you a revelation, it must come to pass. So some of you guys here, again, even if it's not all the details specifically, you have gotten signs, visions, dreams, okay? There is an energy that you keep seeing over and over again. It looks like a daydream, a vision of you being at a certain place in your life, of something working out for you, of a success that's meant to unfold. And I'm hearing your angels will fulfill that promise. God will fulfill that promise. I just keep hearing communication. A lot of you, because I keep getting this ancestors energy, your ancestors may be coming in very, very, very clearly to you soon. So it could be that when this shift is about to happen in your life, all right, expect a lot of psychic activity, expect a lot of intuitive activity. It's also a two-way street, okay? So your guides don't have to come through. That's another thing too. A lot of you guys are like, I don't have a connection with them, or I can't, whatever. They also have their own personas, okay? They don't have to come through, and a lot of times they don't really want to fully intercede the human journey unless they have to, like they feel. So the signs can be enough sometimes, let me tell you, right? So but I feel a lot of energies kind of crossing the veil coming up for you. So the only reason I would see this happening is because you're shifting timelines, is because this massive shift is going to happen in your life. A lot of you guys, you resonate with being the generational curse breaker. This has been a very lonesome journey for you, or a very independent journey. You may feel like you're around people, but you're still struggling. It's like there's a certain level of, and that's why Spirit is using this word strength. There's a certain strength that I feel like you have tapped into. There is an emotional maturity. There is an intuitive strength that's getting stronger. And you're finally going to align with people in the physical that also have this strength. They're showing me a lot about the dream realm, a lot about that type of psychic realm, okay? I also feel like self-respect is something that has gotten very strong for you. And that's only going to get stronger. A lot of you guys, there's a soul tribe that you're meant to align with in this life. And it's like, Spirit is showing me like a dynasty energy, or they're showing me like all those shows like a Gossip Girl or just a group of people, okay? This soul tribe also could be, I'm hearing, due to your work, due to, some of you guys are going to employ people as well. That could be significant, this branding. But there's a lot of purging you guys are doing right now, from betrayals, from heartaches, purging false beliefs about yourself, purging projections that people have projected onto you that had nothing to do with you, all right? Projections from exes, projections from ex-friends, a lot of energy that came at you that really and truly was their own wounding, their own envy, and their own jealousy, all right? So listen, the one thing that I am getting is that people who are around you, because they will try it, especially as you're elevating, a lot of you guys are about to get attention out of nowhere as I'm getting this Cupid's arrow. I was also picking up gifts. There's something here about gifts, and that's not to make you paranoid, because some of these absolutely keep it. But there's something about gifts and invitations and offers that's about to come in, okay? And Spirit is saying for very manipulative people, you will feel the energy, your guides will come through. So there really is a shift. I don't know what this, but it is. And I'm really trying to tap into this on a deeper level, but something here for this collective, maybe I'm just going to accept the channel as I'm seeing this Two of Cups. Ooh, flipped out. As I'm seeing this Two of Cups here, there's a third eye, and I keep seeing all these cards with hands, holding hands. And all Spirit keeps showing me is like, for this collective, your guides are about to be very up close and personal. Okay? You guys are intuitive, psychic beings. And you are meant to live a very psychic path. A lot of you, your mediumship abilities are activating, and I don't feel fear when it comes to this. But it feels like aligning with this success, aligning with this project, this attention that you're about to have, you also chose a divine path. They're also showing me W. So there for sure will be W's. For sure will be W's. There are some people that's about to get their karma because you are elevating. And not only are you elevating, okay, there's going to be a lot of protection around you, energetic bounds, energetic protection. And it feels like as you are elevating, things may be, as I'm staring at this Five of Pentacles, falling apart for them. So they are going to have to, or Spirit is going to push them to be on their own, not just awakening, well, that's part of awakening, but healing journey, ego purging, all the stuff that you have been doing. But I'm hearing it's finally going to make sense soon why you came back. The energy of home you're about to feel, it's finally going to make sense what you're meant for, what you're doing, what the next couple of years will be looking like, this next chapter. Okay, thank you, Spirit. We have link with those on the same wavelength, so that's coming up. We also have let your accomplishments speak for themselves. The energy I'm feeling from your guides is like this cheerleading energy. We have teach people how to treat you. Yeah. Teach people how to treat you. Listen. I feel like there are people, and the way that the guides are making me say this is in a big way. There are people that think that, okay, like, or who knows what they think. Maybe I'm picking up an energy of like, some think you're never fully going to step into a certain role. Some think that you will. But Spirit is saying whatever it is you do, it's going to be surprising. It's going to be surprising. Yeah, we have cutting cords. So there's definitely more Capricorn energy here. Cutting cords. There are going to be some, I'm telling you, there's an energetic door that is closing. It's like a portal that is closing to certain people from your past. As I'm reading this, because I am the person that I am, I'm seeing a lot of past life energies that are fully, timelines that are fully closing, that right now feel like they can come back in at any time because you have been, you know, they know your heart. These people all know your heart, okay? They know your heart, but they feel like you'll always be naive. They don't see, as I'm seeing this Capricorn energy, they don't see the level of seriousness, okay, that not only you are stepping into, but your life is about to be. They don't see how serious your money is about to be. They don't see how serious your stability is about to be. They don't see how serious your relationship is about to be. They don't see how serious what you got going on is about to be. They don't realize, okay, that there were certain goals and dreams and maybe even things that you talked about with them that is seriously about to happen. We have map. Some of you guys, there's a move or there's major world travel coming in, or some type of Aries energy. Some type of world travel or move, or like I said, a tour. This could also be a major elevation in followers. This world view energy is also the internet, okay? Worldwide. That's coming in. Yeah, I literally keep hearing, oh, they were serious. Yeah. Yeah. 100%. It's a lot of people who are going to want to connect with you. They're going to want to be a part of what you got going on. Cancer energy coming up here. Sag energy. We have, oh wow, 333. 333 could be significant. They're going to want to connect with you. But I have telephone at the back of the deck. This is it, done. This is the promise. This is the vision. This is the feeling that you have been feeling like, I know I'm meant for something bigger. I know at a certain point I'm going through all of this because something's meant to change in my life. This is it. I know there's so much more to me. I know my time is going to come. This is it. I know my time is coming. Okay? A fire sign could be significant. We have an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Or a fire sign energy will be significant coming in here. Some of you guys could be a fire sign child coming as well too. What is this yes card? Yeah, a lot of Gemini energy coming in. Yeah. I keep hearing confirmation of your intuition. You guys are very intuitive beings. You need to trust that feeling that you are meant for something bigger. You need to trust that feeling that you feel like you're going to be wealthy one day. You need to trust that feeling that you have. You need to trust those visions. You need to stop worrying about it. And that doesn't mean if you're guided to take a step or if you're working on things, stop. No, but you need to stop worrying about the how. And you need to know that, trust me, when the divine is ready for you, the right people will show up. The door will open up. It will all just align. You need to know with this beehive coming in here that your angels are working on the other side to get you into this timeline, that you are being divinely guided, that you have been divinely guided this entire time, that you have been purging, that you have been aligning. You need to trust your intuition. You need to trust your guides. You need to trust God. You need to pray. If you need, ask for, the divine is never going to get tired of you asking for confirmation, asking for signs. Okay? Your intuition is your compass. Hold on to it tight. Hold on to it tight. I'm hearing some of you are about to be right about certain things. Like there's some type of, I'm feeling this in the next couple of days. That's what I was getting. Could be the next 24 hours for some. There are some crazy confirmations of your intuition. Roses keep coming up here. So a lot of you guys, you're worried about your love life now. I know when I'm filming this is near that Valentine's Day. I know that can bring up a lot for some people. But Spirit is saying there is a divine love that is meant for you. You are not meant just for anyone. Okay? There is a divine love. Honey, you are special. You are special. Your energy is not just regular, if that isn't obvious from this type of reading. Your energy is not regular. And honestly, a part of the lessons that you have had to learn was this self-respect and this self-honoring and this putting yourself first that felt so weird and uncomfortable, and these major intuitive insights that you have gotten that felt weird and wrong because of the way that people were treating you, because maybe you were not, chosen or put in first in certain people's lives, because, you had relationships not work out, friendships not work out. So it felt so weird when you're getting these callings that, you're meant for greatness, that you are great, that you're getting all these messages. That felt weird. But Spirit is saying lean into that, because leaning into that will not ruin you. It will only elevate you. And I'm hearing, with a heart like yours, with wisdom like yours, it needs to be heard. It needs to be shared. There's a lot, what I tell people when they feel so weird about embodying this energy, okay? I remember I had a client one time and I had told her, I was like, yeah, there are some celebrities that I genuinely think that you're better than. And she felt so weird about that. And I remember I was just like, do you realize that a lot of celebrities, a lot of influencers, I used to work in entertainment PR. I've mentioned that before. I was like, do you realize that they are practically created from the top down? That anyone can be made a star? The amount of people actually helping one person to literally just function and do their job. The amount of people, and I'm not fully taking away from their talent, I'm saying the amount of people helping one person function. And you are doing life by yourself for the most part. Yes, I mean, you have people helping you, but not like them. And still trying to align with your dreams and your goals. Yeah. And when I said better, I meant her heart. I meant her personality. I was like, yeah, honey, you're better. Now, that doesn't mean you don't have to grow, but you guys are aligned with growth. I don't think you're afraid of growth. At this point in your life, when you go through things, you're like, okay, let me take a step back. You may have a moment, but you're like, this is teaching me something. You were so in tune with the divine that you're willing to look at things from a higher perspective. Everything you went through, it didn't change your heart. This seriousness that you're stepping into is the right type of seriousness. This is not ego. This is not, listen, some people may try it, okay? Especially if you are a mystic and you're open. Some people may try to say, oh, I know, you're doing all types of magic, whatever. There may be people that absolutely try it, okay? But Spirit is saying that the one thing that you're going to be having, and you may not be used to this, are defenders. People who defend you when you are not in that room. The one thing, like, this is real, recognize real. You are about to have real connections. You are about to have real community. Some of you guys is people following you, clients, people that back you up. I'm not saying you're not going to try it, because with light, sometimes it attracts all types of different things. But this is meant for you, and you are protected the entire way. That's why your angels, your ancestors came out so deep with this. We have Taurus energy coming up here too. Trust me, you are meant to be far, far, far from alone. You have symphony. Someone here could be in the music industry. I'm hearing authors, books could be significant, quotes. Some of you guys don't even realize that there's something that you're going to put out, and people are going to be reciting that, teaching it, sharing it for years to come, quoting you. Okay? That's what I picked up. Some of you guys are going to be shocked with who you realize quotes you, with who you realize. Yeah, I just saw a vision. Some of you guys, there's something coming up within the next couple of months, it feels like. Okay? You're going to be shocked with who is poking around and who is watching you. Who wants to buy from you? Who wants to connect with you? I feel like, Spirit, this whole point of this video is you are not meant for a normal life. There's a soul contract that you have. That's why you have felt isolated. That's why you have had to tap into heavy. Like, the energy is coming out here when I say it's like double. Leo energy coming up so strong here. Taurus energy coming up strong. Capricorn energy is everywhere here. It's like coming in, like there are parts of you, okay, that really had to strengthen. Yeah, that had to strengthen. I just keep hearing the divine will not let you down, hun. The divine will not let you down. Leo energy coming up. Inventor. Some of you guys, there's something here about an app you may create, okay? Or there's something that you are going to be doing that's just new, that's innovative, okay? There's something about the new technology that's being developed. And some of you guys, you're going to be a part of that. You're going to be a part of this somehow. Yeah. It's also a lot of information Okay, information coming your way. That's why Spirit is showing me, like, I'm hearing psychic junk, or like, whatchamacallit, psychic junk or petty information that's been in your mind. Spirit is like, there's so much bigger conversations, so much bigger information that's about to find you. I'm quite literally hearing, with all the rejections, with all the ways that you were kicked out, left out, counted out, the amount of attention, the amount of praise, the way that you are going to be celebrated, the way that you are going to be loved down in many different ways, you're going to be like, listen, okay, all right. The divine really does fulfill their promises. God really does fulfill their promises. Okay. Some of you guys are going to be like, listen, I sound like a cliche, but there really is a right time for everything. There really is. Now, W keeps coming up. CWYV. Okay, so those initials could be significant. Get ready for your money to go up. And when I say get ready, Spirit is saying get ready. Expect the miracles. Expect the shift. Expect things to... I was going to say expect things to work out. Confirmation. Writer. Manager at the back of the deck. I love Spirit. I was like, I need to get some of my clear Spirit guided cards out. We also have unrequited or unbalanced and not worth it. So, all right, you're really going to look back at certain connections. Again, people that counted you out. There's something here about even just thinking about, oh my God, like I went through so much, you know, in my childhood, in my school days. You know, there's so many people, like, you are truly God's lesson. Be careful how you treat people. People that rejected you. There could even be people that you know, put in job applications for or auditioned for, and now they're scrambling just like, what the heck? That was our star. That was our, you know what I mean? Like, wish that they could be associated with you. Like, this is the energy. Okay? This is the energy. Thank you. Yeah. They didn't even realize that the way that they were treating you was self-sabotage, okay? They didn't realize that you were an angel, that you were a key to a new beginning. All right? There are some people here that feel like your door is a revolving door, that it's always going to be open. And they purposely push you in the corner. Ignoring you could be significant. Or they just want, you know, they feel like they can treat people however. I feel like I'm talking to a collective of people pleasers or people who used to be people pleasers. Okay, trigger warning, bullying could be significant because this is energy it's giving me. It's giving me like the supporting friend or the side friend, this type of energy. All right, the nice one. People who kept you in, yeah, we have ex or past love. People who kept you in very situationships, all right? All these different vibes. Listen, maybe you exuded an energy of marriage material. Maybe there were people, again, that because, like, with all this Capricorn energy, there's a soul contract energy. There is an energy that you have. We have artists coming up here. There's an energy that you have. It's like some of these people know that you're a blessing, babes. They know that aligning with you means I need to get my life together somehow. There's no way I can align with this person and continue these behaviors and sleep good at night. Some of these people acted like they sleep good at night, and they do not. They did not. They do not. Okay, when it comes to you. So they couldn't even face you. They pushed you out. They did all these things to sabotage this connection. All right? They couldn't do it. They couldn't do it. I'm hearing some people couldn't even look you in the eye. But it's because they knew on some level, like the way that people really saw you, even when you felt like you were going through certain things, they saw you as someone who deserves justice, good karma, and things to work out at some time in your life. We have number 13 coming up. And with this 13, this energy is telling me there is a collective here that went through a lot. Like, it took you a lot to get a backbone. It took you a lot to step into your strength. It felt like there were certain situations, connections that you had, environments here, and some were very close to home. Family could be significant, but it took you a lot. You didn't want to let go. You didn't want to see. You didn't want to trust your intuition. You didn't want to. For some of you, the only right path that really kind of even made sense was a spiritual path to even get to know yourself. It's like you were bound to go on some type of healing path with everything that you went through, everything that you faced, because the people around you just did not make sense. Okay? It's like, it didn't make sense. Strength. Perfect card to come out. All right, let's get some last cards. Four of Cups. They didn't see it. I just heard the song, I've sneezed. Never would have made it. Gospel could be significant. Some of you guys go to like some gospel playlist and press shuffle. That's I don't know who's that's by, but never would have made it. That's what I'm hearing. Is that Kirk Franklin? Not sure. I'm also hearing the song I Look to You by Whitney Houston. I'm hearing trust your intuition, babes, because you're going to realize there are some people also guiding you from the astral, okay? And I'm being guided to be secretive about this, but there are some people guiding you from the astral. You're going to want to know, you're not. Stop being so hard on yourself. Surrender. And you are the one. Remember this and nothing else. You are the one. 111 coming up here. 222. Truths, love, apology, accountability, divine counterparts. Yeah. Never would have made it. You guys definitely have apologies coming your way. Okay, without a doubt. You have been a true blessing and a true angel. All right. And there were some people that treated you like God wasn't watching. Like they would never have to take accountability for anything that they did. But with this blessing, yep, your angels 311 are working this out for you behind the scenes. Okay, so there could be a specific situation that you're dealing with right now, and your guides are like, your angels are working this out. Let's get a card for the next 24 hours and see what you guys are going to be working on. Flowers are really significant. Get yourself flowers. Maybe do a flower ritual or some type of bath here, herbs, tea. Be very intentional. Celebrate yourself somehow, even if it's a little cupcake, not only on your birthday, but take some time to celebrate yourself, okay? We have all is fair. So some of you guys are going to be receiving some type of justice in the next 24 hours. And we have manifest, okay? So a manifestation could be coming in the next 24 hours, or there's something that you could be intentionally manifesting next 24 hours for this collective. We have a release ritual. Very, very mystic, psychic energy, babes. Okay, so your angels are like, babes, your guides are like holding your hand through this transition. I'm hearing Michael Jackson, Free Willy, will he be there? Will he be? 11 is coming up, 1111. Oop, can't really show that. Can't show that one. All right, so we're done. Yeah, next 24 hours coming in. So the main message that I got from your guides is like, there's a lot of astral spiritual energy happening, okay? For you, because there are psychic upgrades, you're spiritually upgrading. Your guides, wow, I literally pulled Capricorn again. Like these blessings are serious, babes. Your God, angels don't play about you at all. And they definitely don't play about your deliveries. Within the next couple of days, and I'm going to lean in with this, next 24 hours, you're definitely going to notice spiritual energy heightened. Whether you're more drawn to manifest, or you're maybe drawn to cleanse, or you could be drawn to maybe do a guided meditation or release. I got to tell you, that's your guides working with you too. There could be some type of justice coming in. Really pay attention to your dreams. But I got to say, there's a clarity You're going to notice there's a third eye opening within the next couple of days, and clarity and information coming your way. Very direct. Very, like Spirit is saying, crystal clear. And this is not just going to go away. This is something that's here to stay. Okay, I love you guys so much. Whew, that was a message, but I felt so much divine support. I love you guys. All info down below. Okay, bye.